Hi everyone, ako si Ting and welcome to my immersion trip in Ilokos Norte.
Welcome everyone. Let's get into it. Welcome to Empowered Collective's YouTube. I hope you found it safely. You're watching my immersive trip to Ilokos Norte. So it took about 14 hours to get to Manila, and I basically sat at the airport in Manila for about 4 hours before I actually got on my flight to Ilocos. So as you can tell, it was super early in the morning in that video in Quezon City, and then I made it to Ilocos at like around lunchtime. So the sun was out, full heat. I got off the plane and was like burning up. I wasn't used to getting off the plane on an directly on the airstrip. So again, not used to the heat at all. I had just come from the Bay Area. It was my first time there, but I was super excited. And of course, my first ride, I hopped in a tricycle. That was the easiest thing to catch to the hotel. I got to the hotel. Java Hotel was absolutely beautiful. I didn't get to take any videos of the room, and I did have some videos of the outdoor restaurant area. Like, the restaurant was completely outdoors, although it was like covered. So even when it was raining, there were a lot of people, like even the locals were eating at the restaurant there. As you can see, there's like a central lobby area. The building in the back that you can see is another building that they are constructing. And there's 3 floors to this particular hotel. Nice little boutique hotel. It was super cute. But basically, I kind of rested that first day and then got right into it. We ended up at Malacanang of the North. I have a weird relationship with Marcos. I'm sure many of you all do as Filipino Americans or even just Filipinos back home. But I wanted to see Malacanang of the North. The building was like absolutely beautiful. Aside from who was living in it, I would have loved to live there. But more importantly, that lake right there, that Malacanang is sitting next to, has a very interesting like myth story that actually has some facts behind it, which we can get into at another time in another video. Right now, we're just going to enjoy the space that we're in. So these are just more videos of the upstairs space in Malacanang. Another beautiful picture right there. There was tons of art in that building. We also visited Museo Ilokos, which was one of my favorites, actually. There was tons of video footage of this, but we tried to keep it short and sweet. Some of this footage was just some of the clay pots. A lot of this stuff has been found, or rather was found, at some of the historical dig sites. Some of it was found by accident. Some of it was found on purpose. You all know how that goes for those of you who work in like archaeology and in things of that nature. So some of this stuff was really just stumbled upon. There are names attached to all of these traditional Ilocano names, but they had a lot of traditional items that would have been used in daily life, mostly with fishermen. And one of the most interesting things that I saw actually in this video was when I was looking back at the videos that I was recording, was these glass spheres, which were like floaters or bobbers for fishermen, and they were like really spherical. Excuse me, y'all, my throat is a little dry this afternoon while I'm recording. But we also made it to Pauay Sand Dunes, which you saw in the earlier video that we flew over as we were coming into Lawag Airport. This was a really fun one, and actually what was really funny was we went out on that and it ended up pouring halfway through the drive, so we were like soaked by the end of that. Now we are in Vigan. We visited a couple of different places. Loom weaving. I'm just gonna let y'all sit and enjoy that for a second. I don't know, I just wanted to sit and enjoy that for a second also. Isn't it just really cool being able to sit in front of a loom like that or watch someone weave? It was really hard. We did a ton of visits, a lot of Kalesa rides. We visited Burgos House in Vigan also, so we got to see the museum, say hello to Manang Janet and the 2 little ones that are sitting next to me. We also, at the end of the day after going to Vigan, went to a place called Hidden Garden. It was really amazing, and it was super calm, and it was a great way to get away from the heat. Like, it was super cool in this space compared to everywhere else. Oh, did you see those bulol? Bulol? I don't know if I said that correctly, but the owner of this place has like a huge collection, some of which were like in a fire and still kind of survived. But this whole garden has a really interesting history, and I guess the owner is a retired engineer. So you can see he's put a lot of money and time into this, but it really like is a beautiful garden. And there's like a restaurant inside. I will say that when you go to this place, it takes forever to get your food, but it is worth the wait. You get to sit around in the garden. There's lots of plants, lots of shade. But I was hungry, so hurry up and bring my food. So this beach right here apparently is called Sexy Beach. Seki. All of you know how to spell sexy in Tagalog or Ilocano. It was pretty empty because the tourists don't come during that time of year. Ooh, this was the best part. So those of you who bought or are planning on buying my asin, this is what one of the refineries looks like. So these are all along the side of the road. I bought my asin almost directly across the road from this refinery. Basically, it takes like 14 hours to make. Some of the refineries are having to buy some sea salt from Australia because it's so hard to collect the sea salt water here. But this place actually is 100%, I believe, Ilocano sea salt. So that is what I have and what you will be buying from me if you do happen to buy any of my small 4-ounce jars. And it was that what he's scooping in there is rice husk. So they take the rice husk, trying to use 100% of what their waste and like what they grow. I thought that was really cool. This was a beautiful little walk. We were actually going up to Burgos Lighthouse, keeping in mind the last couple of like little outings that you saw back to back all kind of happened in one day. In true fashion, I'm type A, so a lot of what I did was like put in order in this video. So anyway, we're not gonna worry about that, but enjoy the view. Like when you come around in this corner, sorry, that was really staged. That's the most awkward thing ever, but we're gonna ignore that.
They inspire us going to the tower sure. But for now, sir, we can be able to go up because it's still under assessment due to earthquake happened last October. So there are too many falling debris. And this is it's still original, sir, made of Bella.
Very pretty though, even in the picture.
Yes, sir.
For those of you who don't know, there are frequently earthquakes here in northern Luzon. So often there's reconstruction happening on many of the old historical buildings. So that was me trying to be news reporter Ting. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but it was really awkward, and I'm sure you could not hear me because I did not have my microphone on, but that's okay. This one was pretty fun. This was a little horse ride to Kapurpurawan. It's only like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, my biggest concern as a zoologist was whether or not the horses were being cared for properly. Welcome everyone. We're here at Kapurpurawan Rock Formation with friends and family, exploring and doing our tourist thing.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to Ilokos.
Welcome everyone. If you're going to be in here in Ilokos Norte or anywhere close to Pagudpud, make sure you come out and check this beautiful formation. Natural rock formation. Although there are beautiful buildings, there's also beautiful nature here in the Philippines. So make sure you check it out. I'm out though, so I can enjoy my time. You enjoy yours and enjoy this video.
Hello! Welcome to Java Hotel in Ilokos Norte. Come and visit!